Now, when we were young, how many remember the game Broken Telephone? Raise your hand. All right, a few of us. Well, for those of you who have not played this game, it goes as this. What happens is there's a group of people, specifically a large group, 10, 15 people or more, and one person has a particular sentence. And they turn to the person to their left or their right, and they whisper, "The frog jumped over the fence into the pond and swam as fast as they could." Seems simple enough. Well, then that next person has to now repeat that sentence to the person to their left. And it keeps going on sequentially. But the key is they cannot repeat those words. So if someone somehow misses what that sentence said, it didn't matter. Its sentence continually went around. You had to try to figure out what the sentence actually meant. And somehow it would get around and then it would come right back to the person who initiated the sentence. And it sounded like this. What? The frog jumped over the sheep and ate the sock? Wait a minute. That's not what I said. Something totally different. Now everybody laughs and they joke and it's funny because it's broken telephone. But that's as kids. When we become adults, that's not so funny anymore. Because guess what? In business, in life, effective communication is key. Now, you and I always communicate. At least we think we do. We have the ability to speak, hand gestures, eye contact. We know all these different ways and methods. But guess what? Communication is one thing. Effective communication is another. See, societies all throughout history, communities are built and have fallen based on the lack of communication. You and I need to communicate in order to get our information from the one person to the next. Have you ever been to a restaurant and you ordered something, your medium rare steak with extra sauce and no onions? And unfortunately, when the waitress or waiter takes your order, comes back is a rare steak with all sorts of sauce and lots of onions. How did you feel? Did you laugh at that moment? Did you find that hilarious? Or were you very much perturbed? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we live in a culture where if you want to go up in society, if you want to elevate your status in this world, you need to be able to communicate. And here's what I found out is that there are 4 different ways of communicating. And once you understand your method of communicating and you understand what others' methods of communicating, we can be successful in life. One of them is direct. Now we know these type of people, don't we? I mean, this is the person who says, "Get to the point. Just the facts, ma'am, just the facts. I want it detailed. Don't over-explain yourself and don't repeat yourself. Provide me with the information. Stop wasting my time." I don't want you to raise your hands, but could that be you? Maybe you have a boss that's way, that they want the information directly. How about number 2? It's the initiating person. See, this person values interaction with others. This is the person who wants you to share stories. Oh yes, provide time to express your feelings and your opinions. Not bad. Is that you, perhaps? Communication style number 3 is supportive. And when I did the evaluation, this is me. See, I appreciate a calm and steady approach. No stress, no mess. I'm cool, calm, and collective Clem. That's me. You will get the trust out of me, and I will trust you based on I provide reassurance. That's my communication style. And the 4th, this is the analytical ones. And you know who these people are. These people communicate through graphs and charts and Excel spreadsheets. Oh, see, they want you to understand that this is how I communicate. You have to be organized. Everything must have a place, and a place has a purpose. There is no in and out. Be prepared to answer my questions. Don't waste my time. Don't raise your hands, but could that possibly be you? Maybe that's your boss. Maybe that's your spouse. Maybe that's your friend. Now you're asking, Clem, now why would I need to know these communication styles? Simple. Conflict. If anything I've learned, when you don't have clear communication, that communication breeds conflict. And we don't like conflict because we like to live in a world where everything is calm and organized. But if I communicate one way and you communicate another way, and we start bucking heads like this, we'll never elevate our status. Our businesses will never elevate. Our relationships will never elevate. It'll always stay stagnant, or it will never connect. And we will have serious issues. So what's some of the solutions we can come into? Well, know what your style is and know what your friend's style is or your boss's. Then you will know how they want messages received, and you'll know how you would like it to receive. Therefore, I will understand if someone's direct like a militant and I get offended. I now know what your style is. So how do I change? If I know that you need something in a chart form, well, I'm not going to come to your desk and go, hey, Wendy, I just want to explain something to you. And how's your day going? And I found some flowers. I'm just going to waste her time. And she's just going to go, ah. But if I know she needs to have charts and diagrams and I present that to her, guess what? Much more responsive. Yes. So communication is key to our success. Whether you communicate directly, whether you initiate, whether you're supportive or you're analytical. Those 4 pieces affect you and everybody else.